Hello everyone. I made this video to offer guidelines for the homework assignment, which is all about intro to data frames. So let's take a look at it. So here is the document I made. It's going to look a little different from the last homework assignment in terms of formatting. The previous like web server that I used to host the assignment was acting a little funny, so I used a different website this time around. But it's going to be the same as before, where I want you to create an R script and I want you to follow the steps and answer the questions that I laid out. There's three sections: setup workspace, documentation, and then exploring data. Right? So setting the workspace isn't necessarily something you like will record in the R script. That'll be something you do with RStudio, right? Creating an R project, as well as the answering what is the absolute path. I want to know like the entire string character, and documentation just kind of giving you some extra practice with the question mark and then on a function. I asked for a new function that we haven't talked about in class, so see if you can figure out what it does based on the documentation. And this assignment is mostly going to be just working with the data file we worked in class. So we'll be working with let me see if I can zoom in here, the education data.csv. And so this file, you downloaded it for class, and it's going to be the same file. You can re-download it from the Google Drive if you haven't downloaded it already. And we're going to be using this for the entire assignments. So this assignment doesn't have a challenge question. I felt that the regular questions are sufficient enough to kind of get a grasp of the concepts. So you can see here, it's like read in the data, what are the names of the columns, right? And then I'm going to ask you eventually to kind of calculate statistics and calculate numbers of interest based off the data that's contained in the data frames. And like before, you're going to turn in that R script file in the Google Drive so I can grade it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want from you guys for this assignment. Nothing too different. And if you have any questions or any remarks, feel free to use the Slack to message me to and we can work things out if there's any troubleshooting that needs to happen. But yeah, that's the general guidelines for this homework assignment. The link of which is going to be in the lab links document. The intro to data frames link there will give you access to the homework, and then this guidelines will be a link to this YouTube video as soon as it's ready to go. All right, thank you.